I'm Simon, I play bass in Young Guns.
I'm Fraser and I play guitar.
My name's Gustav and I sing. Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
I mean, it's natural, isn't it?
Yeah, I think like we've spent so much time on the road together. I mean, if we were to kill ourselves, it would probably happen ages ago at each other. But yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, we're 5 guys and crew as well, like that are in at the moment a bus like all the time. I mean, it's fun. This is not a good example because the bus is really fun. We're playing FIFA all the time, so it's great. But fundamentally, it's the same people in the same space like all the time. So yeah, of course, there are times where you have days where you're like, oh god, but then you learn how how we know each other so well, and you kind of like learn not to kind of like take the mickey out of him when he's feeling down. Do you know what I mean? So like yeah, it's got to the point where we don't play practical jokes on each other as well. We've got because I think that'd make it even worse if I woke up and had something next to me that I'm not happy with.
Dildo in your face.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah, well, I think it is important to understand the people that you're in a band with. And it is like, it's a relationship. It's like having a girlfriend or a boyfriend or, or whatever. Like, you need to know the positives and the negatives, and you need to know how to deal with people, and they need to know how to deal with you. And sometimes it's just about leaving people alone, or sometimes it's about seeing that someone's not happy or upset and talking to them about it and helping each other. And as long as you can kind of be positive and really try and just not be an arsehole, it's not really a huge problem. There are always days when we want to kill each other, but there are many more days when it's just really great to hang out and play a show and, play FIFA or whatever, and that's important to remember that. Ben. He thinks we laugh with him, but we laugh at him.
Yeah, Ben. Yeah, but Ben loves
showing off.
Yeah, he loves. I think he enjoys like entertaining people. I know he does, and so like he'll be the first person to obviously entertain people.
Even at his own expense.
So yeah, if we end up starting to laugh at him, then
yeah. But I actually think that's what helps. That's one of the things that makes him such a good drummer and like a band member and stuff, is because he's always providing. He's always kind of lightening the mood. So if everyone's like in a bad mood, he'll always be cracking jokes and trying to cheer everyone up, and that's cool. And I also think that's why he's such a fun person to watch playing live, because he loves to perform.
Peaceful, probably Fraser. So yeah, Fraser seems to be the
most chilled.
The chilled, calm.
Maybe John, unless he's had a drink.
Yeah, oh god, yeah.
John will just sleep unless he's had a beer.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with Fraser on that.
John.
Yeah,
it is John.
Yeah, I was gonna say me some days, but yeah, John can be really grumpy. Yeah.
But John can just be grumpy to the point where like common sense and that just mean nothing, But I have to say that I think we all have our moments.
We all have,
myself included. We all have points when we're just dickheads, But
John's just like in times where you wouldn't expect him to be grumpy, he's really grumpy, and you're like, why are you grumpy?
He needs food at regular intervals, he needs a lot of sleep, and he needs a lot of beer.
Food
if he gets those 3, he's
a happy boy. It's unbelievable, really.
It's hard to get your
It's hard, yeah, it's hard because we've been so busy this year. It's kind of hard to gauge. You kind of like, because you're in the moment all the time and you're constantly working. Like sometimes you do sit back and think, wow, God, yeah. Back a couple of years ago, we were hoping to get this or hoping to do that, and now we're doing everything. Like the next goal, like what we want to achieve next and stuff like that. So yeah, I tend not to think too much about the past. I tend to think about what we're doing at the time. And the future.
I think as well, like when you've been as busy as we have, you tend to not really have much time to stop and think, wait, look at where you are, and that's a shame in some ways. So you live in a bit of a bubble. I kind of sometimes think, I don't know if anyone listens to our band or not, because we're so busy like doing stuff, we never have time to stand back and go, look at how amazing this is. So it's always nice when you have little moments, like when we played Shepherd's Bush the other day and we finished a song, and instead of being like, and talking and trying, I just kind of stood and looked around and thought, right, I'm going to enjoy this moment and just take in what's happening right now. And that's really important to do that. But yeah, it's been mental, isn't it? It's been a crazy couple of years. You do think that?
Oh yeah, of course. Like sometimes that you do get tired and stuff, and you think, oh, I'd love a cup of tea and a bacon sandwich.
Just to chill in my
bed.
Yeah,
Yeah, or like, you know, just have a bit of space. But yeah, it's, you know, that's just natural. That's just natural of anything, whether it's, you know, I don't know. I mean, we're in a very lucky position to be able to do what we do, and we've got, you know, we're with friends all the time, and so, you know, of course, like in any situation, sometimes you want a bit of space, but at the same time, like the positives and like doing all the awesome stuff that we're doing, like, you know, outweigh it all. So it's all good.
It's just so foreign, really. It's like the most foreign place you could go, I guess.
Everything about it is very different, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's just stuff you wouldn't see like anywhere in Europe. Just
anywhere else in the world.
Everything's just loud and bright and mental, and it's just fun.
Yeah, it's fun, and I can't believe how it's very.
And everyone's so friendly there, like unbelievably friendly. It's bizarre.
It's really lovely.
You grow up, I think, in the West, don't you, seeing Japan as the ultimate idea of something that's completely different and strange and crazy. And I think when you're in a band, going to Japan is like one of the biggest goals that all bands have. And the fact that we got to go this year was a huge deal for us. It was cool. We're trying to figure out a way to go back at the moment because we loved it that much. I think we'd go somewhere else.
Yeah, I think that's.
It was good. It was amazing. Probably altogether, because we were there for so long, probably the best experience we've ever had as a band. You know, but I think it's important. The reason we went in the first place was to refresh ourselves and to be in a different place and to use that to kind of to our advantage and to be excited again and to be, you know, happy to write the record and record it and to do something different and new. And I think we want to do that again. So this time we'll probably go, I'd like to go somewhere that's a lot more built up and kind of metropolitan this time, because last time was very remote and peaceful. This time I want somewhere that's a bit full on and stuff, you know. We've got loads of little bits, ideas, melodies, piano progressions, riffs, you know, things like that. So it's still early days, but I feel really good about this. I think it's going to be a really strong third album. Feels great.
Feels exciting, yeah. It's good to see like all the people that did come to those shows coming back. So that's really cool that, you know, they've kind of seen us at these, I guess, bigger shows with these bands, and then they'll come back to see us and more for our headline shows. So that's cool.
Yeah, it's nice. We haven't been able to work very much in Spain. You know, we've only been here once or twice, so it's cool to be playing headline shows so soon and to have a great crowd like we have already tonight. Well, I think London shows are, when you're an English band, London shows are very important. It's the capital, it's often the biggest show of the tour.
It's probably our closest, in terms of where we live and where we're from. London is definitely our
It's basically a hometown show. And I think it was, we're going away, we're not really going to do anything in the UK for a while now. Maybe one or two things next year, but not much. So we wanted to make a statement, you know, and to be like, right, we're leaving, but here you go, here's the best show we've ever done. And I think it was. Yeah, I think that's why we're here today.
Yeah.
We want everyone.
Yeah, well.
I don't mean that in an arrogant way, but I want us to appeal to middle-aged women and 13-year-old boys and everyone in but do you know what I mean? Like, I think that I want to appeal to every kind of person from every walk of life, from every country there is. I don't want to be like a kids band, I don't want to be a grown-ups band, I just want to be a band that has something for everyone.
That everyone can relate to.
And I think
I lay and wait, I'm praying.
Okay.
Oh god.
This is gonna get badly.
Who's gonna try it?
I'll try it. We're hard, just trying to remember it.
Tres tristes tigres.
Say that again.
Tres
Tres.
tristes.
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 Tigres.
Tigres.
Comen trigo.
Come together. Sounds like one of my mates.
can we have a look at it?
I'll tell you
Yeah.
what, Gus could do it.
That's how we go.
Tristes tigres comen trigo en un trigo.
There you go. I reckon try it again
Wheat.
without looking at it. Tres tristes tigres comen trigo en un trigal.
Yeah.
This is it.
In my